Hello, Riley. Thank you very much for the 73 months, mate. Hello. Give me just a second, folks. I'm just making sure everything is set. Hello, hello. Right, give me just a few minutes. I'm just making sure that I've got announcements posted and everything's live and we're good, and then I'll be with you all. But hello, Riley. Thank you again, mate. Thank you, thank you. I swear to God, Spotify is just playing like song after song after song of the type of stuff that I love to listen to. I swear. Hello, everybody coming in. I see you on YouTube as well. Hello, YouTubers. For some reason, it takes a little while for my YouTube chat to sync over. I hope it's going to kick in shortly. It's connected to my TikTok chat, so I don't know why it's not connected to my YouTube chat. Let me just see if I can make sure that it's all linked. It should be. It should be. Chewie has turned into a cloud. Indeed I have. Indeed I have. I'll keep the chat open over there and just keep an eye on it, and hopefully YouTube chat will come through shortly. Ah, there we go. It's connected. Good. Right. Let's click a button. Hello. We're back. Riley, I need to get the mask. Thank you. 73 months. I'm back in the crew. Oh, we're right over Oshkosh. Oh, are we? Oh, well, there you go. Hello, everybody. Joey, first one in. Revs here. Hello, matey. Max, Sim Update 1 pushed. Work done for the day. Nice. Good. Spiky, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Alexander's here. James is here. Steri is here. Aaron is here. Stefan is here. Hello. Sapper is here. Sashays is here. Mountain Man is here. Hello. Alexander, good to see you. Hello. You let your PC rest because I feel bad for it. Ha ha ha. Well, this is actually only our second long haul in the A350. Decanco, hello. How you doing? Of course, 7-8's here. Hello. How you doing, Spiky? Good to see you, mate. John T, hello. How was your work day? Yeah, I just did bits and bobs. As I'm sure you've all seen, Sim Update 1 is out. So I just helped the team doing some bits and bobs, getting back into the flow and just catching up with stuff since I was away. Who else have we got? Asteri's here. Jelly Baboon is here. Evat's here. Hello. I've already emailed iniBuilds for the prize. Princess Margaret is here. Hello. Kenworth. Lilo's here. Good evening, Fat Boy Fat. Big Bad Wolf. Flying Me. Goodness gracious. There's loads of you. Who else we got? Parser. Sasha as well. Negcar. Negcar. 33. Enigecar. How do I pronounce that name? Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. And Yashasu. Hello. Down with the flu. Oh, mate, I hope you feel better soon. Oh, gosh. It's another one. Adam. Hello. 85. Hello, hello. Good evening. Prime sub. 85 months. You absolute beauties. Thank you all so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Back again, mate. 85 times I've said. Well, 84 times I've said that now. What a legend. Thank you, dude. What's that in years? 85. Is next year 7 years? Next month even, sorry. Next month 7 years? I don't even know. Mickey, hello. Thank you for 39 months. Another one. No, this aircraft hasn't released on Xbox yet. Not yet. I don't know when it will. Mickey, thank you. It's been 84 years. Yeah, pretty much. 84 is 7 years. That's it. Oh, okay. Oh, so oh yeah, no, because 72 is 6, isn't it? Yeah. 60 is 5, 72 is 6, 84 is 7. So it's been over 7 years. Sorry, Adam. Blame the fact that it's 8 o'clock on a Thursday evening. Mickey, thank you as well. 39 months, tier 1. Welcome back. Chewy Maths coming in. Yeah, the A350 hasn't released yet on Xbox. It's not on Xbox Marketplace yet. I don't know when it will be, I'm afraid. I don't know when it will be. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you all. Hello, hello. I hope we're all well. We are back live again. We've still got a couple of hours to go. We've still got about 2 hours, just over 2 hours until we land into Austin, Texas. But I wanted to get the live stream going now. And yeah, Sim Update 1. There you are, everybody. Everybody's been asking me recently, when is Sim Update 1 coming out? And I've not been able to say anything. Have you guys seen the patch notes? Have you folks seen the patch notes? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? This isn't final, by the way. There's going to be some edits and stuff done to it because there's just so much. But are you ready? Right, okay. Here we go. So this is Sim Update 1, version 1.3.23.0 is available now. Ready? So we've got to go through and spell check all of this. That's what the community team are doing right now. They're going through and spell checking everything. So if it's not 100%, please forgive them. There's a lot. I'm still going. I am still going. Still going. Still going. There you are. Just a couple of changes in Sim Update 1. Just a couple of changes. Yeah, copy and paste into Word and the spell check will be done automatically. Oh, if only it was that easy. If only it was that simple, because we've also got to format it and everything as well and cross-check things. If only. There you go. There you are. Good luck. Yeah, there you go. Goodness gracious. So there's a note at the top of this which is really important to read. So where is it? Oh, actually it might be on news and announcements, or it might be, where did Jane post it? Where did Jane post it? Probably in here. Here we go. So here we go. So for those of you who don't know, Sim Update 1 is going live now, which means absolutely everybody on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 will have an update for the sim. For those of you who have already been part of flighting, which is another word for the public beta testing, if you folks have already been part of the beta test, you will realise that your version number is 1.3.24.0. However, when Sim Update 1 gets publicly released, which it should be now, when you launch the sim, you actually get a regression in the number. It goes back to 2.3.0. Fear not, that is not a problem because it's exactly the same build, but the 2.3.0 build number will include the functionality for the marketplace, which will be enabled a little bit later. All right, so there we go. So you do not need to wait to update to, you just, yeah, all the details are there. So if you are, if you're on 2.4.0 and then suddenly you've got an update and you're like, wait, I swear I was on 2.4 and now I'm on 2.3, it's not a mistake. Don't worry. Don't worry. We've already got that wording out there. I was like, yeah, we need to get some wording out on that. Who we got? Who was that? I just missed it. Oh, it was Operator Smooth. Hello, mate. Hello. I'm good. Oh, you're making the heartstrings pull. Mate, I love you. Thank you for 19 months to the one and only Operator Smooth. Welcome back, my friend. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. AK as well, thanks for the follow as well on the Twitch. Hello, welcome in, everybody. Hello. When will the A350 in the marketplace for Xbox? No idea, mate. Sorry, I don't know. Don't know. Gianni, hello, how you doing? Guys, I don't know when marketplace releases are usually until after they're out publicly, because it's usually well after my working hours when marketplace stuff gets updated. So I don't know. And WD Person, hello, 45 months. Oh my goodness. Welcome. Just leave it, Jonathan. Don't worry. Hello, how are you? WD, bloody hell, good to see you, mate. 3 months away from 4 years. You are an absolute beauty. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we have to quit Xbox Insider. No, whoa. All of you are jumping to about 8 million conclusions when there is absolutely nowhere in this post that it says you need to do any of that. Let's read it through, shall we? Let's read it through. Read the words on the screen. It tells you. Hi, beta participants. Within 2 to 3 hours of release, users who participated in flighting will automatically be automatically updated to the release build, which is 1.3.23.0. This build is the same as the current flighting build, 1.3.24.0, but includes the functionality for Marketplace, which will be enabled later. If at the time of release you do not wish to wait to update to 2.3.0, you may leave the flight group by following the instructions outlined here. So if you want to do so, and you don't want to wait to update to 2.3.0, then you can leave the beta if you want. So if you want to go through that process, and the details are outlined here on how to do it, if you want to do that, you can, but you do not have to. Because when Sim Update 1 comes out, you will automatically be updated to it. So fear not if you're in the beta and you suddenly get an automatic update when you launch the Sim, and suddenly your version number goes back one. And it goes from 2.4 to 2.3. That is absolutely expected. That is by design. So, yes, there you go. But Sim Update 1 is officially out, folks. Is officially out. So, I would love to know from you all whether it's all installed okay and whether you're all loading into the Sim and whether it's all going all right. So, there we go. I need a whole new account now. Oh, my God. You're trolls, a lot of you. You're trolls, a lot of you. I swear. I swear. I feel like I need to message Jane and be like, can we please put this part in bold? In fact, I might go in and edit her post. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go and edit her post. So, yeah. But, yeah, don't worry if you haven't been reverted to it yet. It should do it. It should do it for itself. So, it says here within 2 to 3 hours of release. So, it might not be instantaneous. But, yeah. So, there we go. There we go. I had to go to work, so I disconnected. But I was descent rate reached 15,000. Oh. Oh dear. Well, I had a couple of bumps, Finn, man. So I had the autopilot disconnect on me twice. I had a couple of bumps where the autopilot, like where the whole thing just jolted and the autopilot disconnected. So it could well have been that. It could well have been that. Yeah, so anyway, hello, welcome all coming in. Good to see you. Hello, my friends. It's good to see you. There's all sorts of going on. It's busy. Let's introduce the flight and then we'll go back to Sim Update 1. So for those of you just tuning in, good evening. Welcome. You join us on the flight deck of Speedbird 191. The call sign should be Speedbird 91 Charlie. But there was somebody already doing that on that sim, so I've just gone with the actual flight number. And we're flying with service today from London Heathrow. We checked out the brand new iniBuilds premium London Heathrow scenery. And we're taking a trip across the pond for our second long haul in the A350. And we're heading across to Austin, Texas, which I have not flown to yet in with BAV, with BA Virtual. So that's why we chose it today. So we are 7 hours, 20 minutes into the flight. We've got around about another 2 or so hours to go until we land. And we're making good progress at the moment. We climbed up to 38,000 feet a couple of hours ago. And we are chilling and on our way. So, where are we flying over right now? 787 Flyer said we were near Oshkosh earlier. So, we've just gone past west of Chicago. Well, we are actually right now. So, if I looked out the left wing, we'd probably see Chicago somewhere over there in the distance. So, so that's where we are at the moment, chilling at 38,000 feet. As I say, we've got about 2 hours to go. And then we'll be there. I'm keeping a close eye on things. because something has happened on the external of our aircraft that's scaring me. Let me grab the sub first. It's Dom. Thank you for the 4 months. Oh, sorry, no, 49 months even. The only problem with this app thing is it faps with it. 49 months. Thank you. I did Epic Nobody. I did. I posted a little story on the MSFS Instagram earlier on as well for it, because it was such a cool little collaboration for sure. Dom, mate, thank you. 49 months at Prime Sub. You absolute legend. Thank you so much. I hope you are well, my dude. I hope you've had a good day so far. No, the rat is not out. I'll show you. Let's have a look. So can anybody spot it? If I'm in this external view, have a look at the exterior and see if you can spot it. Did you know there's no controller at Austin? I'm sure we will survive, mate. I've got over 7,000 hours on VATSIM. I'm sure we'll survive if we don't have any ATC. Yes, there you go. You've got it straight away. I don't quite know why, but the fuel hatch is open. So I'm keeping a very close watch on our fuel. I don't know whether you can have a fuel leak in this aircraft. I've already looked in the maintenance section and I cannot find anything to do with fueling and stuff like that. But yeah, I think GSX opened it and then it probably didn't close again. And I've somehow only just realised it. So, yeah, our fuel panel door is open. So, yeah. I don't think it's had any adverse effect on the flight. But, I'm keeping a close eye out on how much fuel we're predicted to land with. That's for sure. So, an interesting one indeed. But luckily, all going all right so far. All going all right. I don't know whether it's been like that throughout the whole of the flight, because I only noticed it about 5 minutes before I went live. So yeah, I've got no idea if it's been like that for the entirety of the 7 hours and 24 minutes that we've been airborne. Did you see Spurs lost? Of course I did. It's hilarious. When does the new Heathrow come out? I'm absolutely predicting that it will be tomorrow, because there's a VATSIM event tomorrow. There is a Big Jet TV virtual spotting event at VATSIM tomorrow. And so I imagine iniBuilds will release the scenery in anticipation ready for that event. So even though it's not confirmed, the scenery I imagine will be tomorrow. But yeah. How is that flap aerodynamically staying open? It's just a wonder. It's just a marvel against physics. That's all it is. So yeah, an interesting one. Is it adding drag? It probably would be, but, well, yeah, I'd be more worried about it ripping off and, like, hitting the underside of the wing and causing damage, but it seems to be fine. Oh, nice, Lilo. Oh, that's great. Are you doing this in time with the actual flight out of Heathrow? Well, we are, out of absolute coincidence. Yeah, out of absolute coincidence, we literally took off almost to the minute at the same time as the real world flight, and we even pushed back at the same time as the real world flight, literally by pure coincidence. I wasn't tracking it on flight radar. People in my chat were, and I just started pushing. People were like, oh, the real one's pushing. Oh, it's pushed in the same direction as you, and the departure time on flight radar is the same as our departure time. So yeah, by complete coincidence, we are at the same time as the real world flight, which is quite cool. The only thing we've not got is the real world call time, because somebody was using it earlier. But I'm really not too worried about that. We've still got the flight number. So there we go. So there we go. Why is PMDG compared to other companies as dull? I don't know. I've never heard anybody call PMDG dull before, I'll be honest. I'm not too sure. So, yes, interesting, but there we are. So we've got about an hour and 20 minutes or so, an hour and 25 minutes until the top of descent. So give us another 20 or so minutes and we'll start to prep the arrival. But at the moment, yeah, we're just chilling, heading southbound now towards Texas. And I'm looking forward to our approach into Austin. It should be a really nice one. Somebody asked earlier on, sorry I missed it. Somebody asked earlier on, did I get the scenery working in 2024? I mean, yeah, I just put it in my community folder and it seemed to work. It's the Dominic Design Team Austin scenery. And yeah, I just added it via add-on linker and it seemed to work. How do I check which version of MSMS I'm running? Alt-Enter to go into full screen mode. Look at the bar at the top. It should show the version number. Yeah. How much of the improvement is this new driver for you? Oh, is that for Lilo? I'm on an old driver. Oh, there you go. Apocalypse. Fatboy Fats popped the link in for you. Irvin on the TikTok. Hello, buddy. Should I fly Scandinavian, Copenhagen, Tokyo, or Lufthansa Munich to Tokyo? Oh, that is a tricky choice, you know. I think if I had to pick, I'd go Scandinavian. I prefer the livery. Papa Alpha Tango, hello there. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Yeah, so if you've missed the news, as I say, Sim Update 1 is now officially available. It will be for all of you coming into Sim Update 1 who weren't on the beta. It will be version 1. Wait, let me make sure it is. Yeah, 1.3.23.0. Please forgive if the patch notes on the forums are not 100%. My dear colleagues on the community team right now are going well through this list and making sure that all the formatting is all correct. And they've also got to convert it over to our website and things as well. However, there's loads of stuff in there. There is a little bit of a statement here about the marketplace. So it says, many of you are eagerly anticipating the inclusion of marketplace. We are excited to share that the marketplace is coming shortly as we are making final tweaks to ensure it meets everyone's expectations. All right. So I know there's lots of people asking about marketplace. I know there's lots of anticipation for it. Final tweaks are in progress right now. All right. Better to have it out when it's ready, right? Than have it out too early, I think. So there we go. And yeah, the patch notes are extensive. Absolutely extensive. If you want to have a look at individual sections on the forums here, you can see that you can go and have a look. So if you want to go, oh, I want to go and have a look and see what was fixed on the PC12, you can just go and scroll. You can just go and select the section. Or, you know, if you want to go and have a look, oh, I want to have a look and see what was fixed on activities, then you can go and do that and go and have a look straight down there. So if you want to skip to a particular section, then you can, or again, like, you know, SDK, you know. So if there's a specific section that you folks want to have a look at and see what's been changed to, you can. But I mean, there is a lot here. To give context, I'll go through it again. Brace your eyes for this. For those of you who missed it and might not have been in the stream right at the very start, this is the full patch notes for Sim Update 1 for MSFS 2024. Yeah, Sim Update 1 is out now. This is the patch notes. Amarok, thanks for the follow. There you go. So good luck reading all of those. There you are. So there we are. That is quite a sizable amount of release notes. If I go all the way up to the top now, whee! There it is. So there you are. There you are. Jota, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Will Sim Update 2 be automatic for people on the Sim Update 1 and you don't roll back? What do you mean? We've not got anything to do with Sim Update 2 at the moment, mate. Yeah. That's a long release note, so thanks for the hard. There's a lot in there, but done by many different teams. So lots of people have been hard at work, absolutely. Hey, Gary, 86 months. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much indeed. I appreciate you, mate. Welcome back. 72. Wait, no, it's 72 months in a row. 86 months in total. Gary, I apologize. Thank you very much. 86 months. 72 months in a row. 86 in total. Another super freaking long sub here. Thank you very much, my friend. That is wild. Holy moly. Now Sim Update 1 is here. I want Sim Update 2 now. Goodness gracious. Talk about demanding. Talk about demanding. Should I switch from the beta back over or just remain on the install? Just leave it. You'll automatically get updated to the new build. Yeah, if you are on the beta, I would honestly advise just leaving your sim alone. You'll automatically get updated onto the correct build. So, let me explain this a little bit more. Historically, if you were joining us on one of the open sim update betas, when that released to the public, you would have no update to do. Because the last beta build is the same as the one that goes out to the public, right? Makes sense. However, there's a slight change for this first sim update for MSFS 2024, where you actually go back a number. So it's 24.0 is the last beta build number. However, the build that's going out publicly to everybody is 23.0. I don't know the full complexities behind that, but it's essentially to do with the fact that Marketplace is built in ready with that 23.0 number. So even if you are on the beta, you will get an update to the sim, essentially just making sure that everybody's on that same number, 23.0. So that will kind of be the new live number that everybody's on. So there we go. Hey, Darren, thank you for the 3-month sub. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you, everybody. Have a look at the patch notes, Straw. It's all on the forums. What if we're using Steam? I've literally just said it. It doesn't matter what you're using. I've literally just said, don't do anything. Simple. Just leave it. Just leave it alone. Stop touching things when you don't need to touch it. You guys are like kids when it says there's a sign and it says, don't step on the grass. And all you want to do is go and run on the grass. Just leave it alone. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. As long as you've had some sort of an update to your sim today, and the version number is 1.3.23.0, don't touch anything else. You are on the correct build. You are fine. Go and fly your sim and enjoy flying planes or helicopters or whatever else you want to fly. Darren, thank you, mate. I appreciate you, buddy. Oh, and another 86 months. Oh, my goodness gracious me. That is 2 in a row. Well, no, almost 2 in a row. ProSource, thank you. Thank you very much, ProSource. I appreciate you a lot. 86 whole months and still going strong. Thank you very much indeed, mate. Will MSFS 2024 become more stable? I mean, that's a very generic question, but in I think almost every sim update in the history of Flight Simulator since the launch of MSFS 2020, there's always a patch notes of like fixed various crashes across title. It's just a generic thing. As more CTD things get fixed over time and stuff like that, that patch notes always appears. So I imagine we'll see it again in the future. For sure. New update today. Yep, sim update 1 is out. Are the MSFS team hiring? No idea, mate. Not my job, so I don't know, I'm afraid. No idea. No idea. How do I update the A350? If you're on MSFS 2024, it'll probably be in the My Library section. And if you've purchased the A350 via the iniBuilds store, then it'll be via the ini Manager. Yeah, it'll be via the ini Manager app. So there we go. Is that mask still going strong? Nate, we are still on the same set of batteries, mate. Crazy, isn't it? Absolutely bonkers. Sim update 1 is out before I get home. No, there you go. There you go. Cool. Let me link the patch notes for all of you asking. Let me link them. See if it will go across all 3 chats. There you go. I'm hoping that will go across all the chats. Miku, hello, how you doing? McGrinder, what a name. Thank you for the follow. Hello. Correct, Heclax. That is absolutely correct, mate. Yeah, the Caronado one. Yep, that's it, mate. It was in... If you're on the beta, then you will already had access to it. But if you weren't, then yeah, you've got that now to play with. So there we go. Or Eddie to do... But it depends how much time you've got. I'm really looking forward to getting stuck in 2024. You can't handle the streaming demands. I look forward to having the ability to download aircraft and hopefully some world area. You already can. Rolling cash. Rolling cash. If you've... Seb's spoken about this numerous times on Dev streams. If you are struggling with the streaming section of MSFS 2024, increase the size of your rolling cache, and that will help you out for sure. I was on the beta and I didn't realize it was added. Yeah, I don't know if there was a patch note for it. But there you go. Yeah. Should I stay on the beta or go to the regular? I'm gonna literally have to get it tattooed on my head. Just leave everything alone. Stop touching things that you don't need to touch. You can go out of the beta if you want, but you might make your own life more difficult than you need to. It shouldn't do anything, but there's no point if you don't need to. The only thing to know is that if you stay enrolled with the beta, when Sim Update 2 beta starts, you'll automatically get enrolled into it, if that makes sense. So now because Sim Update 1 beta is finished, everybody is on the same build, okay? So absolutely everybody who's playing Microsoft Flight Simulator, you know, once you next launch the sim or over the next few hours once the update gets to everybody, every single player across all platforms will be on the same version number. If you were part of the Sim Update 1 beta and you stayed enrolled on the beta, I've seen some people say like, oh, on Steam it still says I'm part of the beta. That's fine. Don't worry about that. You'll still be on the same version number as everybody else. It will just mean that you're still kind of listed as enrolled in the beta, and so then when Sim Update 2 beta comes around, you'll automatically get enrolled into that, if that makes sense. So, in my opinion, this is just my personal opinion, if you don't want to do the next beta, and you just want to stick with Sim Update 1, and you don't want to go to Sim Update 2 beta whenever that comes out, then I would advise getting rid of your enrollment in the beta program. There's details on how to do that on the forums. But if you're quite happy just sitting on the version number that we're on now with everybody else with Sim Update 1, and then you're happy to get going with testing for Sim Update 2 beta when that comes around, then just leave your sim alone. Let it do the automatic update. It's going to do all the hard work for you. You can just sit there, pick your nose whilst it does the update, and then once the update's finished, you can go and pick your nose with one hand and fly the plane normally with the other. Job done. All right. There we go. Hopefully that's explained everything. Somebody clip it so I don't have to repeat it. Instructions unclear. PC now on fire. Yeah, instructions unclear. Deleted system 32. So, yeah. Is there a bug with the A350 in cruise wins? I've got it. Yeah, it doesn't... I can't see the cruise wins on my win page. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Is the Game Pass version moddable? I think so, yeah. I think you can add community add-ons to it, yeah. The Jaeger, hello, how you doing? Hello, hello. You should give the Saab 340 a try. There's honestly so much. There's so much that I still haven't flown yet. There's loads. Someone is selling a church pew on Facebook Marketplace. Can we buy it? Absolutely not. Yeah, it's bloody uncomfortable. Why in the hell do you want a church pew? They are like the most uncomfortable things to sit on in the world. Absolutely not. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Rev. You do it and let me know how it works. Yeah, let me know how it works. Yeah. However, you're a troll. You're a troll. Panda Boy, hello, how you doing? Hello, hello, hello. I'm boring? Right. Realistically, genuinely, would you actually buy a church pew for your house? Why? What for? Did you add your Hoppy ID? Yeah, my Hoppy ID's in the aircraft. Yeah. Why? Lounge seating. You're all weird. You're weird. Your step climbs at Oceanic Waypoints works. I just did them manually, to be honest. Yeah. Make good firewood, I guess. I don't even know what to say. Isn't that some sort of like, will you go to hell if you burn a church pew? Probably. Probably. Don Waldy's back. Hello, hello, hello. You're all so weird. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. No, Yosem, that's when you buy an extremely expensive piece of, like, workout equipment. Like, you know, a bike, like a Peloton. A Peloton, perfect clothes hanger. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Fly-by-wire or Phoenix? In what regard, mate? In what regard? Yeah. That's why you love us. It is. I wouldn't have you lot any other way. I wouldn't have you lot any other way. You bunch of trolls. Right, but a church pew also works. Becca's literally just gone out and bought, well, she's not gone out, Amazon delivered a brand new clothes horse thing today. So we don't need it to hang clothes on. She's got a new one and she's got a backup one. You're all weird. Who's that in front of us? Southwest 650, 737 flying from Omaha to Nashville. There they are. Very nice. Right. We've only got about an hour until top of descent, hopefully, so I'm going to start looking at things for the arrival soon. It can go in our room. Absolutely not. We don't have a chair in our room yet. But why of all chairs do we need a church pew? Holy moly. Hey, JBS, hello. I've not touched it yet, I won't lie. So, in terms of regards to that, it's a good point. That's not how updates to aircraft takes place, especially in 2024. It's not based on a popularity contest because different products are made by different teams, right? So iniBuilds have got lots of popular aircraft because they did the Airbus Air order of popularity, which aircraft are the most popular, therefore they get the most updates. It's all, whenever there's like a bug report that goes out to developers or whenever there's updates that come out, it's actually like the individual teams, you know. So iniBuilds doing the Airbus stuff and the other things that they contributed towards, and then other teams doing other things. So yeah. So hopefully there'll be more, but I mean the best place to provide feedback is the forums. Best place is the forums, so yeah. Is ETP simulated in the A350? I've not seen it on the nav display. I've not seen it. Yeah. I've not seen one. 3 days your tiny brain trying to get NSO 20. Oh really? There's probably loads of YouTube videos to help Owen. Yeah, I would have thought so. Yeah. Maybe the oh, so Panda says maybe the Alta would be better. Right, okay. So for those of you who don't know, Becca and me have got our first like joint tenancy house that we're sharing that we moved into on Saturday. I'm still at home here at my family home, which is where I stream and work from. But we've got our first place together about 15 minutes away from where I am now, which is just amazing to have. We've got so much more space and everything, and it's just beautiful. And Becca's been organising and has been unpacking and everything like that. And has been getting everything, you know, set up. Oh, McGrinder, thank you. Yes. I mean, it depends on many factors, not just your GPU, mate. It depends on whether, you know, if your processor's a potato, then it doesn't matter how good your graphics card is. Yeah, if you combine it with, you know, like, there's so many other factors, but the 3090 is a great GPU. So Becca's been doing lots of work with a new house, and in the living room, she's got like this chest of drawers, and she's got some like really fancy like World War I and World War II historical books that are kind of like pride of place in display on top of this chest of drawers. And I don't know why, I didn't actually ask, but she's also got these two like goblets. They're like gold goblets. And there's all sorts of other things on there. And I just looked at it the other day. I was just sat on the sofa and I looked across and I just thought to myself, it literally looks like the high altar in a church. Because you've got all these historical books. You've got these two goblets perfectly like adjacent to one another. You know, like, you know, perfectly symmetrical. But then to top it off, right in the middle, as if it was all like, you know, centering on this one artifact in the middle of the altar in our living room, was a plastic pilot duck. Yeah, a rubber duck. A rubber duck in pilot costume. So it was like, you know, there's no crucifixes here or anything. Yeah, should be fine, mate. Should be fine. Again, it depends on so many other factors. It depends on, you know, like what you're flying. Because you're going to get different performance if you're playing in 4K res at ultra settings in the Phoenix A320 at London Heathrow to if you're just bobbling around in a Cessna 152 on your own at 1080p with low... You know, like, it's not just your hardware that defines how good your performance is going to be in the sim. The situation and what you've set up your sim with settings and stuff will define a lot of it. But that's a really great system to get you going. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely it is. So, yeah. So there's this, you know, there's these historical World War books. These two goblets looking like we've got an altarpiece. And then there's a bloody RAF rubber duck just in the middle. So, yeah. So when I then went, next time I went in the living room, it's all changed around now. Lemons, thanks for the follow. Welcome, mate. Thank you. I got kicked from the game and the game is updating what the update is. Wait, you got kicked from the game? You shouldn't get kicked from it. I've not been kicked from it yet. I'm hoping I don't get kicked from it during the course of my long haul flight. You shouldn't get kicked from it. It shouldn't stop working. It stopped working like it crashed. Oh. Well, yeah, so if you had an update, don't worry. That's Sim Update 1. So, good question, Lemons. Don't worry. So, so if you've exited the sim and relaunched and you've got an update, that is Sim Update 1. It is now out. So, I'll post the link to the patch notes again. It might take you the rest of the evening to go through. I saw somebody write a comment earlier on and say, let's set up another long haul just so that we can read all of the individual patch notes. I think we'd have to. I think we would literally need to set up another long haul just to read through all of these. Because there's so much. But yeah, I've just posted the link in chat again. So if you want to have a look at the patch notes for Sim Update 1, if you're just joining it now, there it is. There it is. Can anybody see how big the update is? If you're not on the beta and you've now got the Sim Update 1 like update, how big was the download? Does anybody know? The update was only 2.3 gigabyte. 5 terabytes, that's impressive. So all of that for 2.3 gigabytes. All of this. Oh, that's a BAV pos rep. Chat, what's 8 plus 7? 21. 23, 27, 21. 15. Thank you. Thank you just for confirming that for me. Thank you, chat. Fear not. I did know that 8 plus 7 was 15. Don't worry. I'm just confirming that I did know that. I know lots of people have got strong opinions about the whole streaming thing in MSFS 2024, but all of this, 2.3 gigabytes. That's it. All of that, and it's only a 2.3 gigabyte download. Yeah, Babitsky, don't worry. There's an explanation for that. When you next launch the sim, it'll go back to 2.3.0, and it's exactly the same as this. The reason why there's the number change is because 2.3.0 is basically what's got the marketplace with it, ready for when marketplace goes live soon. So yeah, so don't worry about that. Sorry, Oliver, I'm not doing flight requests just at the moment, mate. Sorry. It downloaded entirely through Steam for me. There you go. Oh, Jet Delta, that got fixed years ago, mate. That got fixed years ago. Do we need to switch off the beta in Steam? No, leave it alone. Leave it alone. I'm going to get a tattoo across my forehead, yeah. I might have to make a command for it. Anthony, thanks for the follow. Is Marketplace going live after the update? Yeah, so the Marketplace is not released yet for MSFS 2024. They're just doing the final tweaks on it. They're just doing the final tweaks. Why do we have to stream the default aircraft? Is it due to piracy? I mean, there's lots of things like, you know, involved with those aircraft, like encryption and stuff like that to protect with those kind of things, I'm sure. But Seb's spoken about it 8 million times why the sim needed to be streamed. So before sim update 1, if you like the day 1 build of MSFS 2024, without like rolling cash or community add-ons or anything like that, just the base core MSFS 2024 sim, the standard version, would have been 1.4 terabytes on its own. So there will be the option to, you know, do local installs of those aircraft. But as I say, for those of you who are like worried about it, who are like, oh, I've not got the best internet, you know, and I don't want to stream these aircraft all the time, just increase your rolling cache size. Because then it kind of, to explain it in a very brief way, it will kind of, you know, like if you're regularly flying an aircraft, it will kind of locally store it in that rolling cache data. So you're not constantly having to stream the whole package down. And, you know, from what I've seen and when I've been testing it and stuff, the streaming's been really stable for me. So, but yeah, if you're worried about it, just increase your rolling cache size. I've got like a 75 gig rolling cache. I think the default size is 16 gigabytes. I just upped mine to 75, which you can do just in the sim. So yeah. Where is the rolling cache stored? You can change the location of that yourself. Yeah, it's all in the settings. Oh, you're hard. You guys are in a troll mood tonight, aren't you? You really are. I have an 8 terabyte NVMe SSD. Brilliant. That's great for you, but not everybody has that, do they? I'm super happy for you that you've got an 8 terabyte NVMe SSD. That's brilliant. But you are one user, not, you know, not the millions of people who've downloaded MSFS 2024 will have an 8 terabyte NVMe SSD, will they? Rolling cache is set at 100 gigabytes. Perfect. Then you'll already have loads of that stuff that you regularly fly and everything in there. So you're sorted, mate. Oh, Smiler! 46 months. Hello. Thank you very much. I guess that's something I could just keep the cache updated then, mate. Yeah. Thank you very much, Smiler. Cheers for the 46 months. 2 months away from the 4-year anniversary. What a legend. Thank you, mate. So rolling cache should also cut down on data being used, I would think. Should do, I guess. That's the basic concept of it. Give it a go. Tinkerview, hello. How you doing? About to dive into an engine with an EEC fault. Oh, delightful. Enjoy. Enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy. Yeah, Jet Delta, there's loads in there, isn't there? Loads. Yeah. The streaming has been a lot better. Haven't noticed cockpit textures taking forever to load in a while. That was it. Usually so in my role as a community manager, I usually find that things are fixed when nobody's talking about it. So like if you imagine like a forum thread where there's an issue with the sim, like when people were saying like, oh, it's taking ages for my textures to load in. You'll get loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of comments when there's an issue and people having issues with it, but you won't get many comments when it's fixed and working normally. Usually the indicator when something is fixed is when people stop talking about it. When people stop complaining, it's usually a sign that it's fixed. But yeah, if you are worried about that whole streaming aspect and, you know, like you've not got the greatest internet and it does take a moment for the textures to load in on aircraft that are streamed and stuff, yeah, just increase your rolling cache size and then it should install it into that and that'll help locally store it a little bit easier, right? So there you go. Right, okay, chat, we've got about 50 minutes to go till top of descent, so I'm going to go and get some weather in and let's go and have a look at the arrival, shall we? Let's go and have a look. Yeah, I think Aerosoft were waiting on Sim Update 1 before launching the CRJ update, so I don't think it'll be long. Oh, hello, we've got to contact me. 125725. Let me just pause the music for a moment, chat. And we've got a bit of ATC. 25725.
650 Kansas City Center, hello, Ida.
Kansas City it is. Nice, Landy. Enjoy it, mate. Oh, hello there. Winds 150 degrees at 19, gust 28. Temperature 23, dew point 1, altimeter 299.3. Nice. Well, this should be spicy then. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Right. I'll check in with Kansas in a moment. So that's definitely going to be a southerly landing, which is a little bit of a shame because I like doing the northerly landing because you fly past the F1 track. So I've done this flight in real life. We did it on a 777 and we turned base and then onto final, literally directly over the F1 track. So cool. But unfortunately, we won't see it on this one because we're flying the opposite. We're going to go straight in from the north on a southerly approach. Grizzle! How are you? Thanks for the raid earlier. My pleasure. My pleasure. I'm afraid normal resumption of my evening streams will commence from next week.
With you, flight level 400.
With you?
Near Bible Grove.
With you?
Speedbird 905 Charlie, radar contact 2 miles.
Oh really, Jet Delta? Oh god. See with more raid. The G-Rizzlers. I love that. Uh-oh. Ah! Is Hirohito here? Charts have gone again.
The Delta at 360.
Let me message him.
Delta 742 Heavy.
Delta 742, Kansas City Center, radar contact. I'll call it 20 miles southwest Manhattan VOR. And do you want to stay at flight level 360?
We might need to switch to Navigraph charts.
Yeah, for now, for the Delta 742.
Yeah, all the charts have disappeared again. Fear not, I have escalated this to working title about why the charts randomly disappear like this. Kansas City Center, good afternoon. Speedbird 191, flight level 380.
Speedbird 191, Kansas City Center, hello, standby.
Roger, standing by.
Speedbird 191, reset transponder, squawk 2546.
With you, flight level 400.
Speedbird 191, reset transponder, squawk 2546.
Thanks, Squawk 2546 should be in the box for you now, Speedbird 191.
Speedbird 191, radar contact, 40 miles northeast of Springfield to VOR, maintain flight level 380.
Maintain 380, thanks, Speedbird 191. Cool. Right, lovely, that's all okay. Yeah, that's probably right. First load and everything might take a little bit. Right, okay, so charts aren't working again, so I'm going to need to switch to Navigraph charts. So, let's do that. Navigraph charts. So, according to the flight plan, we should be flying on a Suzy 6 via the Mace Windu transition. Nice! Love a bit of Mace Windu with his purple lightsaber. And then we're on the Suzy 6. Ah! So, Suzy 6 on have arrival. And then it'll be an ILS 18 right. Today. And then we'll get the airport info there. And we'll get the parking gates as well. Cool. Right, so Suzy 6 on have arrival. Let's have a looky at it. So there's Windu. And then, oh my god, it literally is. It's a, it literally Star Wars Sid. Solo. Vader. That's amazing. Jedi. Oh my god, this is my dream star. This is better than the ones at Atlanta. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy right now. Hayden, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Right, so Windu to Solo. We'll have a proper brief of this later. But there's the Jedi transition and in like so. Good. Okay, right, let's go and program this in then. I'm actually so happy right now. So ILS 18 right via Jedi. Oh my god, that's so good. On the Suzy 6 via Windu. There we go. We'll just confirm ILS 18 right. Suzy 6 Windu via. I want Jedi, please. Thank you. There we go. Insert that and get that into there. There we go. So that is the approach programmed in. Let's go and check it to make sure that it's all correct. Oh, Jetfire, 26 months. Alara is the best one. We had a major faff over that waypoint, Becca. The aircraft started spinning in circles this morning when I woke up. Thank you very much, Jetfire. 26 months. You absolute beauty. Welcome, welcome back. Thank you, my dude. 26, my lucky number, and he's back with the prime. I hope you're well, mate. Oh, God, it's a double sub. Alpine with the 9 months. Hello there. Sounds about right. I know, it was quite ironic. Alpine, hey. Hi. Oh. What? Wait, you got a mocha with no coffee? Did I hear that right? I was really excited then. I was like proud dad moment. How the fuck can you have a how the can you have a mocha without the coffee? That's literally a hot chocolate. That isn't a mocha. I was like proud dad moment for a moment then. I thought conversion. We brought somebody over to the dark side of independent coffee roasting. And then that. Alpine, please tell me there was a typo there. Please tell me there was a typo there and that you didn't just go to an independent coffee shop and order a mocha but without the coffee. You're messing with me. Oh my God. Oh, my beating heart. I'm getting old now. You folks should know you can't keep putting these heart attacks through me like this. The coffee was so independent, it's separate from the mocha. Oh my God. Oh my Lord above. Can we get some chewy coffees in the chat, please? Oh my God. Deary me. Right, let me check this bloody arrival. Let me check it through. Chewy coffee. Goodness me. Literally the best part of the day. Right, so Solo 280 knots between 230 and 17,000. Gabu 250 above 13. Susie between 16 and 10. Vader above 8. Mugtech 220 knots above 5,000. That's all incorrectly. Just scroll this down a little bit. And then we've got Jedi. Oops. Sorry. Let's do it like this. Ah! There we go. Jedi, 4,000. Yeah, at 4,000 at 210. Perfect. So we're looking to be flat 1 on schedule then. How many miles from Jedi is it to landing? Because we'll definitely want to be flat 1 then, but we won't be able to take flat 2 just at that point. Awakened Crystal. Thank you for the follow. So from Jedi, it's 4 miles. It's not actually that far, so we'll want to slow down as soon as we pass Jedi. Really. So we'll probably, between Jedi and UT, we'll start reducing to like 190, 180 knots, flap 2. And then after UT, we'll go gear down flap 3. And we should be on the ILS hopefully by then.
Fever 191, leave my airspace to the southwest as soon as last line, right as there is terminated to keep the squawk today.
We'll keep the squawk. Thanks so much. Have a great day, Speedbird 191. Well, that was a very fleeting visit with ATC, but we're back over to Unicom, and I'll put the music back on, actually. Right, so, yeah, we won't have a tremendous amount of time after establishing on the localizer to land. So that's 5.8, 6.2, about 7 miles. So about 7 miles to touchdown after we establish on the localizer. So, yeah, we'll probably want to be looking at, well, we should be 180 flap 2 by then. What is this? Whatever it is, it's gone. I'm so sorry. I don't understand it. Sorry. Good. So that's all fine. And then we'll do BTV in a moment. It's German... Oh, interesting. Do you know roughly when your departure to Tokyo was yesterday? We've restarted the sim. We've restarted the sim. So it should have... Well, so departure out of Tokyo yesterday. What time was it? Actually, I can find out exactly for you, mate. So we took off... Yeah, we took off at about... When was it? If I can find out there, that would be great. About 10 p.m. So about 2200 UTC. That's when we departed yesterday. But I was in the sim. I know where you're going with that question. But yes, about... So if you have a... I don't know if you can see it here, but the Volanta log, I think when I clicked start on the flight, was at 8:30. And, well, it's 9 now, 24 hours later. I've not restarted the PC or anything. So we probably started to set things up in the sim. Actually, does anybody know? Can anybody see on the YouTube or the Twitch VOD what time I went live yesterday? Actually, wait, I can find out on the Discord announcement. I started the stream at 20:30 UTC. So, and obviously we're just over 24 hours since that. That might help you. Cool. How's the IRL 191 doing? Let's have a look, shall we? Let's go and refresh. Don't mind me. No worries, Grizzly. You're good, mate. It looks like they're not that far away from us. They're still at 38,000 feet. I don't know what time they're... Oh, they're estimated to land at 4:21 p.m. Wait, is that when we're estimated to land? It's saying we're going to be landing 10 minutes before them. Wait, what? Have I missed it? I probably missed about 8 million things. I apologise if I have. Right, let's do BTV. We've still got ages to go, but we'll do BTV. No, Hubble, just leave it alone, mate. Just leave it alone. The Discord plug. Oh. Right. I'd quite like to vacate here, Tango. What did the real ones... Are they able to vacate Tango? That won't tell us because that's for the opposite runway. So was that. Oh, they do. They make it off at Tango. Roger! Achievement accomplished if we can do that then. I am completely clueless. I've got absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Not a clue. Uh-oh. Ah. Tango. Set BTV exit. There we go. That works. We can do it like that. So it is... Well, it's basically on the wet line. So we'll just keep an eye. It should be fine, even if the weather conditions change. So 18 right, 3,700 meter runway. We're going to use just shy of 1,800 meters then, if we can get off at Tango. Yeah, I love this song. Dry runway conditions. That's correct. Good. So that is BTV set there. So we'll go and click the auto brake button, and BTV is in blue on the FMA now. Nice. Oh, is this the Schiphol? Is that the incident with the guy got a gun on a plane at Avalon in Australia? That is absolutely terrifying, right? Yeah, I saw that earlier. SU1 downloaded, nice. You're flying from Heathrow to MSY, nice. Have a good one. Off to New Orleans. Enjoy, enjoy. Right. Even though we've still got ages to go until Sober Descent, I'm just going to get all this pumped into here now. I wanted summer with you. Bum, 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 bum. And we'll do another weather request later. Tell me you wanted it to. Let me just reset my view. So the wind's 150 degrees at 19, gusting 28. So that's interesting. Temperature is 23, which is positively Arctic for Texas. I guess not. And the altimeter is 299.3. No, it's not what I wanted. So 299.3. I wanted summer with you. Bum, 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 bum. That's actually really weird because we had standard Q&H at Heathrow and now we've pretty much got exactly standard Q&H at Austin as well. Right, minima for the approach is 742. I wanted summer with you. Got my summer. Cool, transition level, flight level 180, good. So we'll do a bit of a briefing again later and discuss things properly, but we've got things programmed in. Yeah, Don, that's what made me think it as I started saying it. And top of descent is in about 35 minutes then. So about 35 minutes until top of descent. Let's go and enjoy some outside views for a bit with this beautiful music. Henry on TikTok, how's the A350 working for you? Yeah, not bad, mate. All good so far. We did a long haul last night, and now we're doing another one. Back-to-back long hauls. Take the weather with you? Absolutely. Wanted summer with you. You're going to do the return tomorrow? Brilliant, Moz. Yeah, this will be the last stream of the week, folks, I'm afraid to say, but I'll be back on Monday. So we're back to evening streams from next week. So Monday evening, Thursday and Friday evenings are my streaming schedule for next week. I'm sorry it's a bit of a short streaming schedule next week. I'm missing one day because I'm away in Birmingham on Tuesday and Wednesday next week. What's the reg? Golf X-Ray Whiskey Bravo Charlie. I'm away in Birmingham for 2 days next week on Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh, nice, Lester. Enjoy. Long hauls are the best. I have to be in the mood for them. The A350's definitely got me in the mood for them, but I have to be in the mood for long hauls. I go through, like, stages. There are times where I'm just not interested in them whatsoever. I'm always in the mood to fly heavy aircraft, just not always in the mood to do a long haul. Yeah, I remember it, Don. I remember it. We're going to enjoy the warm Saturday and Sunday because the weather model shows it's going back to single digits next week. Somebody said there was supposed to be snow. I hope there's not bloody snow if I'm trying to be driving around and back from Birmingham. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, 7. I'm sure it'll be fine. Sure it'll be fine. Somebody was mentioning snow earlier, Becca. I can't remember who I was watching. I think I was watching Ian's stream. Flew to Heathrow from Perth. Wow, you did it. I love how there are people doing Heathrow to Perth and back. And like, I even saw people on VATSIM earlier on doing Heathrow Sydney in the A350. And we've not even got the ULR variant. Birmingham? 777 in the A380 are typical go-tos, yeah. Yeah. Oh no, Northwest! Oh, did you have a WASM crash? Oh no. That is a pain. That sucks. Heathrow to Auckland. Oh my god. Snowing, yes. Oh my god. Snowing Scotland and a touch around Sunderland. Okay, cool. Right, good. Well, I've enjoyed a few days of sunshine. It's been a gorgeous few days of sun. We've had like 5 or 6 days straight of just lovely spring sunny weather. It's been gorgeous. Yeah, it's lovely. When the ULR comes out, I'm going to do Singapore to New York. Depends if I've got the time, mate. It depends if I've got the time. This exact aircraft... I know it is, Riley. Yeah, I know it is. That's why I've chosen this one. Yep, I know it is. Indeed. Sunshine does wonders on moods. It's why I want to move somewhere sunny when I'm old. I realised just how much of a better mood I'm in, just holistically, when we start to even... It doesn't need to be hot. It's just sunny. Just this spring weather, like, you know, 10 to 15 degrees. but with sunshine. I'm happy. I'm just happy. You know what I mean? Yeah, it doesn't need, I don't need the heat, you know. I don't need it to be anything over 25 degrees. You know, just, yeah. Hans, thanks for the raid. Hey, buddy. Thank you, mate. Seasonal depression is real. Yeah, oh, genuinely. People, I think, meme about that quite a lot, but... Yeah. Come live in Australia in the hills, warm but not horrible, and still English weather 6 months of the year. No, I don't want the English crap weather. I want it gone. I don't care. I will not miss grey, miserable rain. I will not miss it at all. I've missed a bit of rain when I've gone to places like ridiculous heat. Like when I've gone to Houston or to Reno. Actually, no, Reno wasn't that hot. When I've gone to Houston or when I've gone to Vegas and it's been like above 40 degrees centigrade and it's just horrible. It's just too much heat. I'll come back and be like, oh, a bit of rain, nice. But I don't, apart from, no. If I could just live in like, you know, like anywhere from like 10 degrees centigrade to 25 degrees centigrade, little light breeze with sun and a bit of clouds so that if you're sitting down at a park or something, you've got a bit of shade, you know, just, oh. That is what dreams are made of. God, I'm getting old, aren't I? But that is literally what dreams are made of. Really, Michael? Oh my God. You need to come and live here then, mate. Have they fixed Navigraph charts not working properly on O1AS? Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it should be. I think that was fixed in the 1.01 update. Becca misses the 40-degree heat. Ugh, yuck. Chewy early retirement. I wish. Not in this economy, mate. Not in this economy. No chance. I don't know. When do we actually reach the Texan border then? We're not far from it, are we? Because Texas is bloody massive. Okay, so it's in between... it's in between our next waypoint, Foxtrot Sierra Mike, and Windu. But yeah, we are not far away. So we're in Tennessee at the moment. We're right on the border between Tennessee and then you got Oklahoma City over to our east. Oh, this is a good song. Craig, there's no MSFS 2020 update. It's just 2024. Let's have a sim update. Sounds like the Bay Area would be good for you. Yeah, I was in LA in June of 2022 and it was just absolutely perfect. And to be fair, actually, it was colder in LA than it was in the UK at that time, but it was just lovely. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want it too hot. Condor, hey, have you heard Sim Update 1 is released? Yes, I work for Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I've definitely heard it, Slicker. Yes. Connor, hey, 2 months. Hello. Welcome back. Thank you very much indeed. It's 2 months with the tier 1. Hope you are well, mate. You join us about 25 minutes away from top of descent into Austin, Texas. We've been airborne now for 8 hours and 18 minutes. Chilling on our way. Just going through Tennessee at the moment, heading on south towards Texas. Thank you, bud. Oh, you saw the IRL one earlier today? Brilliant. Oh, it's Grogu. Oh, you saw it? Oh, I see it. It's literally the picture. Oh, that's so cool. There you are. Back onto the live one. How's the live one progressing? So it says the live one is going to be landing at 4:20, estimated at 4:20 p.m., which is about when I think we're going to be landing. Although the aircraft says we're going to be landing 10 minutes earlier than that. So yeah. And it just don't matter now. I hate to be that guy, but I think you're over Arkansas, not Tennessee. Are we? Oh, yes, you're correct, because Memphis is right on the border. You're right. I always forget about Memphis literally being right on the border of 3 states. Do you know how I found that out? I wonder if anybody can guess it. Can anybody guess how I found out about Memphis being in like on the border of 3 different states? Yeah, you're right. We are. Yeah, sorry. I apologize to my American friends for my terrible geography for a moment. Now, think historically about simulators. I'll give you a clue. Yeah, there we go. Gaming Prospects got it. Ortho. Anybody remember when you used to have to do freaking ortho scenery in X-Plane? And so you could be flying out of Memphis and, oh, sorry, you've not got the Arkansas ortho. Therefore, if you're flying west out of Memphis, you can have lovely ortho scenery literally on takeoff and then absolute afterwards. As soon as you turn. Oh, doing a southerly departure out of Memphis. No, that's another tile. Sorry. That's another whole download for a completely different bloody section. Yeah, I don't miss those days. Don't miss those days at all. Yeah. Don't forget it at all. Ortho. I heard about that. But, yeah. Bit like a faff. When I could just click start on MSFS and it's there. X-Plane Thug Life. Oh, that image just instantly comes to mind. Yeah, Spikey, I know it, right? Oh, dear. Yeah, I never tried that. I heard of that ortho thing, but never tried it. Never tried it. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Cool. So, should we do some... No, well, let's do some sort of a briefing, shall we, I guess. So, we've already had a look at the arrivals. Susie 6, with the window transition, we've already looked at these restrictions. We know our rough plan. So, we're going to aim for flat 1 between Mugtech and Jedi. And then straight after Jedi, we're going to slow that speed down towards like 190, 180 knots to get flap 2 ready for the glide slope. We're hoping to get the glide slope 2,800 at UT. Go around altitude today is 3,500. So it's going to be a straight right-hand turn, 250 degrees on the heading. Outbound on the CWK VOR, the Centex VOR. Radial 22 to guards. But honestly, we'll just make a right-hand turn on that heading and then get ourselves vectored in for another approach. Is most likely what the plan will be. But 3,500 for the go-around. No concerns about terrain today. We won't be below the terrain, the MSA, really until we're established on final path. So it's going to be 3,100 for the MSA to the west of the Centex VOR, but that's fine. Strong crosswinds today, so we've got to watch out for that. But hopefully we'll be all right. Landing 18 right. We've got BTV set up for Tango today. And then it'll be Tango, Charlie, Golf, and then Golf 1 and to the bay. If possible, I'd like to park on stand 3. If not, it'll be stand 2. So we'll park on those. So it'll be, yeah, like Tango, Charlie, Golf, Golf 1, and then around the corner here and parking in this corner. Yeah, major concern today is the crosswind. It was 30 degrees off the nose, gusting almost 30 knots earlier on. So it could be a little bit spicy with the wind, but we'll plant it down. We can't afford to float the landing, really, because we want to vacate at Tango, so we've only got 1,800 metre stopping distance. But the runway is nice and long, 3,700 metres. I think that's it. I don't think there's much else to report. So let's do an approach checklist to the line. So briefing, we've just done it. That's confirmed. And the minimums, we've set those. I think it was 720, but we've definitely set it in the approach page. So that's the approach checklist to the line done. And yeah, top of descent is in about 20 minutes, folks. 20 minutes. Somebody was speaking about it earlier on 787 Flyer. Hey, Krasombe, how you doing? How are we? Very well. Hello, hello. And Joseph, good to see you as well. We're all good here. How are you folks today? Welcome, everybody. Hope we're well. Hope we're well. Do you think X-Plane is largely dead? I don't know, mate, because I don't have any insight into their statistics. I can very much imagine that their player base is significantly down from where it was before the launch of MSFS. But in terms of whether it's largely dead, I don't know, because I've got no idea. I mean, they're still actively developing it, and there's still a fan base for it, right? I'm sure they've still got lots of active users, but how many, I don't know. Hey, Josh, how you doing? Oh, yes. Singapore to Zurich. Josh, have you seen the new A350 Swiss livery? What's this? Oh, the Jordan border. Sorry, I thought this was going to be screenshots of your flight to Zurich. I'm so used to screenshots of your flight, Josh. Smith Isaac on the TikTok asks, where are we flying from? And to, we're flying from London Heathrow today with the brand new iniBuilds premium scenery for London Heathrow, which will release very soon. And we're flying to Austin, Texas in the USA. I've done this flight in real life. Unfortunately, it wasn't on an A350 though. It was on a 777-300ER. Although I can't complain because I was in business. Day 1 of 3 off work. Nice. I don't know how I don't know how the step climbs in the A350 and the FMC, but do I have to change it in the MCP? So, if you don't know how to do step climbs in the A350, what you need to do is to program them in. You need to go to the perf page. So select perf, go to the cruise tab, and then you'll see step outs. Click step outs. And then you can find all the waypoints. You'll have a long list of waypoints here. Find the waypoint that you're going to step climb at. Select it. Then select the altitude that you're going to step to. And then obviously you do that for all the various step climbs that you've got on your flight. And then you can insert it into your flight plan. If you have auto step climb enabled in the OIS, which is the EFB thing over here. If you have auto step climb enabled on that, you just leave it alone. It will do it automatically for you. So when you reach those waypoints where the step climbs are, that you've programmed in here, it will automatically change the FCU altitude to that next altitude, and it will automatically climb for you. So yeah. Nice view of the G90s. Yeah, it was lovely. It's really good. I got a video of it on the takeoff roll and everything. I got a really good video of the landing into Austin where you see us turning base over the F1 track. No worries, Mr. Kebab. Lost 2 or 3 long hauls to the step climbs. Oh, really? Yeah. They work nicely on my overnight flight to Tokyo. Route, we're flying London Heathrow to Austin, Texas. For those of you on TikTok. I hate how on TikTok live streams it doesn't show the title of the stream to people. It's so annoying because I put it in the title of the stream on TikTok what flight I'm doing, but I don't think anybody blooming well sees it because it doesn't show. So the way that I lock my sim pretty much to 60 FPS flight sim ops is I just activate VSync. Because then it will cap your FPS to the max refresh rate of your monitor. And I've only got 60 hertz. I've got a 4K 60 hertz monitor. 32-inch 4K monitor. So, so when I say like I lock my FPS to 60, in most scenarios, I'm just always able to get 60 FPS. You know what I mean? Hey, Stephen, good evening. Do you have to opt out the beta? No, just leave it. Leave it, mate. Just leave it alone. What's your TikTok viewership been like? I honestly don't look. It varies all over the place. TikTok viewership, like one moment you can have 0 viewers and then suddenly the algorithm will kick in and you'll have like 20. I don't honestly look at my stats for TikTok. So yeah, it's a little bit confusing, but Michael, if you're in the beta, you are already on the version that everybody else receives today. You will get a version number change, and you will have an update to do, and the number will actually roll backwards from 2.4.0 to 2.3.0, but that's because the 2.3.0 build is what's got prepped for the marketplace launch. So, yeah. So that's why. Do we have scenery for Austin? Yeah, it's the Dominic design team Austin. It's very nice scenery. Thank you, Spiky. Spiky, you are in absolute troll mood tonight, aren't you? You are in absolute troll mode. Oh, really? It doesn't work in 2024. Worked for me. I tested it the other day and it worked. Hopefully it works for us. Dominic design team. Landing in 55 minutes? I'm hoping we'll be down on the ground before then. Yeah, I'm hoping we'll be down on the ground a bit before then, actually. Our ETA is in 55 minutes, but I'm hoping we'll be landing a bit before. What's the ETA? Look at the top of the screen. It says there's a massive tab called ETA. Need to focus on flying this A350 down nicely. Yeah, this is going to be my first kind of major crosswind landing with it, I guess. John T, are you 9-5 Charlie? No, you're not. I don't know who 9-5 Charlie is. I think there are a couple of other people who are flying with us on this flight, but there's only one ahead of us on VATSIM right now. Spiky is 9-5 Charlie, got you. I think Finn, who did the overnight long haul with us to Tokyo, is also doing this one. There's one behind us. Oh, yeah, it's people at 9-1 Delta. They're quite far behind us, though, aren't they? Hey, Flex, thanks so much for your follow. Welcome, mate. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Oh, Finn had an issue. Grizzle, how was your rally racing? I was lurking earlier on and watched the rallying. And I watched you landing into Heathrow as well. But I was lurking away because I was faffing with stuff for work, ready for the sim update launch. John T. Spear 192. Okay, cool. Beautiful. I do love the look of this aircraft. It's so nice. Just ignore the fuel panel that's open. Ignore the fuel panel. You're offline. Ah, that makes sense now. That makes sense. I saw the Swiss A350, but here's the 777. Ah, nice. There we go. Hey, there you go, Josh. That's what I've come to expect to see. The Mr. Josh flight sim screenshots. Very nice, mate. Hope you're enjoying your flight. I hope you do a better job than Ian did landing into Zurich today. Oh my god. Ian thought that Schengen was pronounced Shahigan. And I managed to convince him that the Rhine River was pronounced Rhenine. Yeah. I mean, he got the Shahigan one on his own. People didn't even troll him with that. That's what he thought it was pronounced as. But the Rhine River one, I just thought, let's see if we can catch him with this. So I said, like, he was trying to pronounce it. He was like, is it Rhine? Rain? And I was like, it's actually pronounced Rayon. Or something like that. I can't remember what I said. I was like, it's actually pronounced the Rayon River. It was a total rage bait because he started saying it and he was like, oh, the Rayon River, it's pronounced that, is it? And of course his chat just went ballistic with, what? No, Rayon went. So complete rage bait. You're welcome. When are you going to start the descent? About 10 minutes, mate. Yeah, about 10, 15 minutes and we'll be descending. Don't know, Desiree. Seemed to be alright for me, mate. That is how we say Rhine in Switzerland. Yeah, there you go. Shahigan. I mean, that was just something else. I'm always going to call it that now. Shahigan. How do you even get that from Schengen? Where does that, like, how do you get that? Oh my god. Oh dear. So good. I taught him how to pronounce Maastricht for like 15 minutes at the Inist. Oh yeah. Oh, I do love it. It's so entertaining. It really is. It's great entertainment. You're gonna have to check his VOD later. Just if you want to watch a pure calamitous approach, watch his approach into Zurich. He just I don't quite know what happened. His brain just stopped engaging. He left himself at flight level 70 at Schiphol, didn't take a transition onto the ILS, accidentally pulled heading select, so left himself flying parallel to runway 14 at 7,000 feet. Then when I reminded him that he was on heading select, he started to turn on a base leg, so he made a left-hand turn for the base for runway 14, but just stayed at 7,000 feet. Then he realised whilst he was crossing the localizer that he hadn't descended. So he then decided to make some sort of like a teardrop approach. Well, no, he gave himself a direct. So it would have been a right-hand turn with a direct, but he should have been 3,000 feet lower than where he was. So he then made a left orbit 360 degrees, absolutely bombed down to 4,000 feet and then sat there for about 3 minutes. And then he forgot to arm the approach. So he went straight through the glide slope. But of course, he absolutely greased the landing. It was like an absolute butter of a landing. But yeah, it's so good. So good. So good. What the fuck is this? It's Drake, so it's getting skipped. Sorry, Callum. Sodex, thanks for the follow. We had this song earlier, even though I do like it. Oh my god, I love this song. This is one of my favourites. And Scottish Aviator, thanks for the follow. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. What Speedbird 540 got? Oh, yes. Look at that. China Eastern. Where's that? Singapore? That's Singapore, isn't it? There it is. Nice. Because he won. Ollie! Ollie! I've not even finished it. I literally left it on my desk and didn't put it into the bin just for you. I was drinking this earlier on stream and I was like, where's Ollie? I've got an Apple Tango. There you go. Just for you. I've been excited to show that to you all day. Do you know when the Heathrow scenery releases? I don't know for a fact. However, I imagine it's probably tomorrow, considering there's a VATSIM event around Big Jet TV virtual plane spotting, which sounds, quite frankly, like an absolute calamity of an idea. Because there's going to be people slewing around with A380s doing fucking backspins just to feature on Big Jet TV virtual spotting stream. I am not logging on as a supervisor for that. Absolutely not. I know the supervisors at the department have been briefed on it, but yeah, it's going to be awful. I love the idea of it. Like, I think it's a cool idea, but in premise, it's a great idea. You know, like you've got the Heathrow scenery, you've got the big Jet TV hype, included him in the scenery and everything like that. I like that. And it is cool that there's a VATSIM event, but with just how easy it is to troll on VATSIM, like, I don't envisage it ending well. I'm happy to be proved wrong, though, and I hope I am proved wrong, but yeah. Now, I'll be totally honest with you, I'm not a big fan of Big Jet TV at all. I don't really enjoy watching that content whatsoever, in my opinion. At all. So yeah, I don't think I'll be watching it myself. But I do hope it goes well, but The inner cynic in me worries. Yeah. I love this song. My life will not be complete until I see this song live. I swear to God. Bum, 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 bum. And you should have put airliner videos like LAX. That would be cool. Do I like barn owls? I mean different? The barn owls? My inner cynic. My sinner in it. It's inner cynic? Sinner in it. Cynic. Oh, nice, Sly! Does the iniA320 come with the game? Yes, for both MSFS 2020 and 2024. Yep, most certainly does. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, Grizzle, your landing into Heathrow earlier was beautiful. Have you ever heard that call? I heard you repeat the call. Once established, localize the descent on the glide path. It's such a weird one. I don't know how many places do that call. But I don't hear it very often. Turn right at heading 235 degrees. Once established, localize the descent on the glide path runway 27 right. Like, what? Sorry? Can you put that into English, please? What do you not like about Big Jet TV? I don't really want to share the reasons why. I'm just not a fan of the content, personally. It's not the kind of content I watch. In before. Oh my god, latest flight sim drama. Chewy94 hates Jerry. I'll never, ever, ever, ever forget. So if you guys fly the A350 and you've got the English UK voice back on, the cabin announcements are done by a former Twitch streamer, Wriggles89. He's part of the Simfest team. Some of you will know him as Dave. The guy who likes to strip and show off his biceps on the Simfest stream. That guy. He does the voiceovers for this. And he used to be a Twitch streamer as well. A couple of years ago, Big Jet TV, Jerry did like an at-home quiz, like an aviation quiz. And I think there was like a prize for the winner and everything like that. Dave absolutely trolled the living out of Jerry because he entered the quiz with the name Jerry Dyer and he won it. So you've got Jerry sat there in his home office studio with this massive, crazy organised aviation quiz that took him ages to set up, and then it looked like he just rigged the whole thing and made himself win because Jerry Dyer won it. But it was actually Dave. Oh, that was a funny day. I'll never forget that. Oh, I think we were all just sat in Discord with tears rolling down our cheeks. It was so funny. God, I think that was during 2020. I think that was during lockdown, actually. God. Maximus, hello. How you doing, mate? Hello. Dave streaming in his tack on top his Twitch history. I mean, I think his last live stream on his personal channel, he started the stream with a smoke machine. Like, he got a smoke machine and started doing some sort of like a rave dance. Oh, yeah, Michael, you did. Oh, God. So good. So good. Oh, dearie me. Did actual Jerry at least get the answers right? Well, he was supposed to be the quiz host. He was like he was a host reading out all the questions and everything. And then it just looked like he was answering them all and answering them all correctly. Oh, it was so funny. Oh, dear. Big Jet's most golden moment has got to be the horses escaping. I mean, as I say, I personally just do not enjoy Big Jet TV content. It's just not the kind of content that I enjoy to watch just personally. Like, I'm sure there's many people who don't watch my content. But that horse escaping clip was absolute comedy gold. That is like live streaming to the epitome of, you know, of If you can't hide from the camera when you're live. And it was just the Jilly, call the police. Holy, oh my god. Oh, just brilliant. I hope iniBuilds included that in the scenery. I'd include like a little Easter egg with a gate with some horses next to it or something like that. In a field somewhere. Yeah. Here's a clip of Wriggles. Oh, there he is. Look at him. This is me calling him an Oompa Loompa into Skiathos. Oh, shit. We need to be descending. That's fine. We've got 18 miles. We're good. FS Labs, P3D, V3. It might have been V4. God, those are the days. The new Heathrow is amazing. Yeah, it looks beautiful. I know some of the guys like Jamie and Grizzle, I think, were getting some stutters and stuff earlier on. So might need to do a bit of tweaking around with the settings for it. But yeah, it did look good. It did look good. Where am I getting pinged? Oh my god. I will check those messages after I finish the stream. Yeah, I saw Jamie's landing back from Newcastle earlier on and he got some... I mean, he did really well to control it, actually. He had some really bad stutters. Right, chat. So, first altitude restriction. Well, I'm going to put us down to flight level 180 because we know below that we'll be on local pressure. And then we're almost ready to go. You only had stutters when taxiing. Ah, okay. Yeah, turn them off, yeah. Oh, Joe! Thank you for the £2 donation. Joe that isn't Joe, that I still always call Joe, even though that's not actually their name. Thank you for the dono! Oh, no. I was so scared that that was going to be, like undescribably offensive that I didn't actually hear the punchline, I won't lie. Thank you for the £2 donation. Jay Triplin, thank you for the follow. Hello. I'm pretty sure I've heard that one before. Right, chat, 8 hours, 45 minutes. Top of descent. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road. We should do like a 20 minutes to landing. Shouldn't we? We should do a 20 minutes to landing. Shall I show you how to do it? So if we say 10 past, let's go 2150. So if I now go into here, so we're on the time screen. So if you go flight plan info, time, and then you type in a UTC here. So we're going to go with, oh, hello, that's a BAV pos rep, 2150. Chat was 10 plus 5. There we go, BAV pos rep complete. So I've entered 2150. That's going to be about 20 minutes to landing. And I'm just going to mark it as SB for seatbelts. And then we'll do oral alert. And so now, at 30 seconds before this time, we'll get a time marker, like oral alert. And then it'll start dinging at me. So there we go. So that's going to be our time to put seatbelts on, basically. So 20 minutes to landing, seatbelts on. We should have done a 40 minutes cabin PA. Cabin crew, thank you. That's 40 minutes to landing. But yeah. And you can see it circled here. So that's another cool feature in the A350. Where are you flying from and to? Hey, Tass, we're flying from London Heathrow to Austin, Texas in the USA. We just started our descent. So we've been in the air for almost 9 hours, and we just started our descent into Texas. Oh, shoot. What's the CTAF? For Austin. 121.0. Yeah, we took off at about 12. 12:30. Well, Quarter to 1-ish. So 121.0 is as CTAF, so we'll use that when we get closer. Did I tell you about the time that I broke my arm in Houston? I bumped myself to club for the return trip back out of Houston to Heathrow because I did not want to sit in premium economy with a broken arm and somebody constantly knocking my elbow or something. So I bumped myself to club, and it'd been a horrible trip, broken arm, in absolute agony, and I finally just got on the plane. I sat in my seat, and I was like, finally, I can just be alone and just sit and just sleep, hopefully, because I'd slept terribly because of the pain. And I could just relax on the plane, just sit, zone out at movies if I need to, and then I'll be home in a few hours. And then I sat down in my chair, and instantly one of the cabin crew comes up to me and goes, "Hi, Chewy." Joe, thank you for another £2 donation. Please make it clean. Please don't give me inappropriate jokes. What? I didn't even hear what that said. Nobody knows how a Wookiee tastes. Oh, it tastes chewy. Okay. That is a clean joke. That's fine. Is this on Sim Update 1 as in not the beta? Well, the last Sim Update 1 beta build is the same as Sim Update 1. So technically it is, yes. But yeah, so I sat down in this seat and instantly one of the cabin crew just came straight up to me and went, "Hi, Chewy." And it turned out it was one of my long time viewers. It was Ponko, who I actually haven't seen in chat for a while now. But yeah. So instantly sit down, think I'm going to have like 10 hours of peace and quiet and just not have to worry about anything at all. And then cabin crew's like, "Hi." How was the Tokyo flight? Yeah, all good. The VOD of the landing's available, so you can watch the VOD back if you want to watch the VOD of the landing. Thank you again, Joe, for another donation, mate. That's really kind of you, buddy. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated, bud. Didn't you fall out of an Uber on that trip? Correct. I broke my arm falling out of a stationary car. Yep. Something wrong with the plastic. I gotta go because I gotta know. Let's see. What's your favorite? I think the 1000. Yeah, I think the 1000. I'll say that and then I'll probably absolutely slam the landing in. But yeah, I think the 1000 is my favorite. So there's a little bit of a bug with this whole time marker thing because we've still got like 2 minutes to go, but it says the time marker's behind us. So it's a little bit bugged, but yeah, well. I'm just going to sit the TCAS on and see what my spacing is with the guy who's ahead of us. Oh, we got like 30 miles. Nice. Or what do you mean, Ollie? Didn't the whole MSFS team make pictures posing falling out of a car? Yes. Gary in the Simfest team convinced my now boss, another one of my colleagues, and another one of my colleagues to all make pictures of themselves, like a pose of them as if they'd fallen out of a car. To be fair, at that point, nobody knew that my arm was actually broken because the absolutely disgustingly awful urgent care in Houston, Texas misdiagnosed my arm break. They took 9 x-rays and still couldn't see the break. I came back to the UK, they took 1 x-ray, didn't even need to zoom in on it, and went, "Yep, there it is." Right, we should get a warning in a moment. If it works correctly.
Time marker.
Haha, right, that seatbelt sign's on. Oh, I always do it the wrong way. Time marker. You sure they looked at the correct arm? They bloody well took the X-ray of the right arm because I was in absolute agony as they kept making me move it around for 9 different X-rays. Oh, another donation! Anonymous! Hey, it's Manor. Thank you very much for the £3.33. Again, dude. Thank you so much. I've heard that before. That's not a new joke. I can see clearly now the rain has... I've heard that before. Thank you for the donation. Very good, very good. Right, seatbelt sign is on. We are about to begin the start into Austin, Texas. Thank you, folks. Do you get stutters looking behind you towards the cabin direction? No, not really. Sometimes you might do if the LOD system's loading in stuff. The robot voice is awful with joke telling, isn't it? Terrible. How do you misdiagnose a broken bone? Incompetence, mate. Absolute incompetence, Jelly. That's how. They said, nah, it's fine. You've just got a bit of fluid around the elbow. I can still, like... Has any of you, like, broken a bone before and you can just kind of, like, remember the pain? I can't physically, like, feel the pain right now, but, like, I can vividly remember exactly it in exactly, like, the spot. It's really weird. It's almost like a pseudo reminder of I don't know, but yeah. Sure. So, phantom. Yeah, it is. It's almost like a phantom pain. What did you break? The radial head. Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was the. Yeah, it was. It was the radial head. Because I had real trouble getting strength training back up in it because it's obviously where all the ligaments and tendons and stuff all connect and everything. So I really struggled with it for quite a while. And unfortunately, the American urgent care staff put me in the most awful sling for it. And so that extended my recovery by a couple of months. And I had to go through quite a bit of physio because of it. Because they put me in such an awful sling. So like the first 4 days after I broke it, I was in an awful sling that destroyed it, really. Evening, Alex. Hello, mate. Never broken a bone before? There's probably a good chance that you've probably broken a toe. But if you've stubbed it heavily, but they heal themselves relatively quickly. I remember I used to break so many bones when I was a kid that they used to literally know me on a first name basis almost at my local minor injuries unit. Yeah. I once dislocated my thumb and got so bored waiting in the waiting room that I put it back in place. And then was like, can we go home now, please? Dexo, thanks for the follow. Hey, Dull, how you doing? Any fluid effusion on X-ray in the elbow is a big red flag for a fractured radial head. Yeah, that's it. And I've broken my arm before, so I bloody well, you know, knew what it felt like. So, yeah. Ooh, Clayton, nasty. Yeah, I can't even remember how many bones I've broken. I can't even remember it. Too bloody many when I was a kid. Too many. Right, so there's 280 knots at solo. And then we need to be between flight level 230 and 170. So I'm just going to place 170 in there. And then we're going to... Oh, actually, let's get a weather update first. Do that now. Oh, it's getting... Oh, it's getting better. It's more so down the runway now. So the winds are 170 degrees at 16, gusting 28. So it's more so down the runway now. The temperature is still 23, dew point of 2, and the altimeter is 2990. So we're just crossing through, so we'll go and set 2990 in now. And then we'll go and do the approach checklist below the line. Approach checklist below the line, bar ref 2990, set once, twice, 3 times. That is complete. Right, let's continue the FCU out down. So Gabu above 13,000 is our next restriction. So I'll put 13,000 into the FCU window. That's the approach checklist complete. And I'm going to stop the music there, chat. We've not got too long to go now, so let's enjoy the sights and sounds of the sim. Are we there yet? Almost, mate. I'm finding it again where the flight time is dramatically earlier than what the flight plan's given us. So it says that we've only been airborne for 9 hours and we should be landing in about 15 or so 20 minutes. So that's going to be about 20 to 25 minutes earlier than what the flight plan gave us, which is very weird. And we had it with the Tokyo flight as well. We landed about half an hour earlier than what we had on the flight plan, and that was including after 2 circles at like holds at 39,000 feet. Riley on TikTok asked what the route is. We're flying London Heathrow to Austin, Texas. We're just in the descent now into Austin. Oh, landing predictions. You did not miss it because I need to do them now. Let's do it. Thank you for the reminder. Otherwise, I definitely would have forgotten. Right. So, 10-minute prediction. Will Chewie land heavier than 250 FPM? If you are on the Twitch, get your predictions in. Get your predictions in. Up your clavicle. Ooh, nasty. Tibia and tearing your ACL. Yeah. Will I be getting the PMDG 777-200? Absolutely, I will. Absolutely. You bet it. You bet it. Come to my urgent care next time. I'll give you a special streamer discount. It's fine. I always get insurance. Thank God for travel insurance. Checking out SU1 after landing. I'm already on SU1. So this is SU1. Because the last beta build is the same as the live build that goes out to everybody. Even though the build number's slightly changed. It's the same build. But yeah, I mean, it's 10 PM. So we're going to be finishing up after this. You loved your Austin layovers? I did not enjoy Austin Airport. I made my connecting flight by about 2 minutes. Because for some reason, some clever clogs decided to schedule all of the international heavy arrival flights at the same time. So there was a BA 777, a Virgin 787, and a KLM, I think it was an A330, all landed within about 15 minutes of each other. And there was only about 2 TSA staff on to do immigration and only 1 baggage belt. It was absolute chaos. So yeah, I made my connecting flight up to Reno by about 2 minutes. It was not fun. Casual Flight Simmer, yeah, it's been a good day so far, thank you, mate. How's your day been? You join us just on our descent into Austin. We've not got long to go now. Yeah, Sim Update 1 is out, folks. If you want the patch notes, give yourself a spare hour to read them. If you missed the patch notes earlier, this is all of them. Yep. Yep, there you go. Sorry, let me just go back into Des. Checked. Susie, between 16 and 10. No, Joe, I've got no idea who that is. Yeah, so there's a lot in there. Oh, okay, Navarre, whoever it was then. Any ideas on what to do with loading language 0%? No. Been here 30 minutes and no progress. I don't know if a restart will help. I don't know on that. Oh, nice casual flight simmer. Love it. Still no dual jetways. I told you, Ollie, I'm going to make sure that they're never included. I'm kidding. Your Dominic design team, Austin, has pink textures. Oh. Well, I tested it the other day and it worked fine. So we'll see if it has pink textures. It's fine. If we do a 9-hour long haul and we have pink textures on landing, it's not the end of the world, is it? I don't get the dual jetway obsession. Well, it kind of became a meme, I think, at one point. But I see it as a valid thing. I don't know if there's a wish list item for it, but that's the best way. Hi, Riyadh. Right, so next restriction is Vader above 8,000. Yeah, Matrix, I agree, mate. Reinstalled Austin, still pink. Oh. I tested it the other day and it was fine. Well, we might have a pink airport, chat. We'll find out shortly. We'll find out shortly. Bum, 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 ba, bum, bum, ba, bum. What plane is this? This is the iniBuilds Airbus A350-1000. Yes, Ben. I'm looking forward to it. I actually relatively enjoyed Skeleton Crew more so than I thought I was going to. I thought I was going to hate Skeleton Crew, but I stuck with it and I actually quite enjoyed it. I don't know whether I'd watch it again in a hurry, but yeah. Right, landing lights on through 10,000 then, and we have got 35 miles to run. Immersion failed, redo the flight. Oh God. No, thank you. No, thank you. Right, I am going to switch to the CTAF frequency for Austin. Not long to landing, so we'll go and stow this. Get the footstool out the way. Quit Skeleton Crew midway episode 3. Yeah, there were elements of it that I actually quite liked. It wasn't amazing by any means, but yeah. Still not on the ground yet. We're going to be landing earlier than I expected to, darling. Yeah, this flight should be, like, according to the flight plan schedule, it should be another, like, 35 minutes until we land. But, I mean, we're going to be landing in the next 10 minutes or so. Right, so Mugtech at or above 5,000 feet at 220 knots is our next restriction. Good. We have the new game recommendation moved back into play. It's called Split Fiction. Oh, I saw about that. Yeah, we never finished It Takes Two. We need to finish that. Although the kids broke the bloody Xbox controllers. So we can't. Becca's girls accidentally spilt a drink over the Xbox controllers. But yeah, we need to finish It Takes Two. But yeah, I saw that had come out, Spiffy. What's your internet speed? I get 1 gig up, 1 gig down. So 1,000 and 1,000 megabits in each direction, upload and download. Just started watching Ahsoka again. You know what? I'm really in the mood for a bit of Star Wars. I might watch a bit of Star Wars, to fall asleep to tonight. Alma 5. Oh, I know. Sorry, it's 8 months in total. It's told me 3 different numbers there. 5, then 7, but then it says 8 on Stream Elements, which is usually right. Alma, thank you for the 8 months. You legend. Fiber to the home. Yeah. Thank you very much, Alma. Hope you are well. 8 months. You are a legend. Hope you had a good day so far, mate. Watched Force Awakens a few nights ago. Yeah, I like Force Awakens. Cool. Right, so it looks like 220 knots at Mugtex there. So speed's going to come back down toward that. 22 miles to run. And we're looking good. I hope I don't slam this landing in. Looks beautiful. Oh yeah, you need to do that, Becca. We need to get onto that, don't we? It was cheaper, I think, wasn't it? You get 300 with Starlink. That's great. No one wants to run fiber cables to a 200-year-old building. Yeah, I wonder why. How long till landing? Oh, about 5 minutes. 5-10 minutes at most. Hey, Sean! 30 months. 2.5 years. Hey, thank you. Double sub. Double sub. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, yeah, no. You are right, Becca. I remember now their quote. Mate, you're good. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you for the 2 years. Sorry, 2.5 years even. And Aviation 334, thanks for the follow. Lovely, we got loads of room. Cool. Do you agree with the hate towards the prequels? My first ever cinema experience was Phantom Menace. So no, I like the prequels. You can imagine me at 4 years old sitting in the like first few rows of the cinema for the first ever time seeing something on a big screen and fucking Darth Maul with the dual lightsabers coming out and the Duel of the Fates music. That was it. I mean, I literally have a Darth Maul shrine in my studio. So yeah. Right, flaps one. Right, I'm going to go down to 2,800, which is intercept. As if you were 4 years old when you came out. Yeah, it was 98, wasn't it? 98 for Phantom Menace? Okay, so we'll activate approach mode. We need to be 210 knots at Jedi. I love that. And we'll arm the approach now. So land 3 duals armed. I'm going to open the speed at 210 because we need to be at that for Jedi. But we can take flap 2 with it. May 19th, 1999. Oh, okay, sorry. I was 5 years old then. 5 years old. Right, there we go. Now, as planned, we're going to slow down towards 180. We've got flap 2 out. Nicely on schedule, which is good. Turning overhead Jedi. 12.5 miles to run, so good time to start slowing down with visual with the airport. Austin traffic, Speedbird 191, 3 miles from UT for the ILS 18 right. Will report established. Touch high. So let's just keep that descent rate going. Right, chat, I'm going to pause the alerts for landing now. It is crunch time. Let's hope we don't screw this one up. Oh, this looks epic. Look at that. Evening, JW. Hello. Yeah, so if it was May 99, then I would have been 5. Lockstar. We are literally half an hour early than we should be for this flight. Glide slope star. Go around altitude 3,500. So go around altitude set. 8.5 miles. Go, get down, flaps 3. Oh, look at that with the city. That looks amazing. We've actually got about 5 miles to run. That looks so good. Okay, manage the speed, flaps full. Beautiful weather conditions. Okay, landing checklist. I've not done any of the landing checklist stuff. So cabin crew say they're advised. Auto thrust is speed. Auto brake is BTV in blue. And the runway conditions dry is set. That is the landing checklist complete. Okay.
1,000.
Checks. Here we go. Wish me luck. So the winds are going to knock us about here. This is a really nice approach, though. Look at the highway to the just off the nose there. Touch high, correcting.
$500. 400. 300 above.
Just watching that glide slope. The Pappies say we're alright. I believe the glide slope. Winds from the right now.
Minimum.
I'm going to ignore the glide slope. We're going to go off the
Glide
Pappies.
slope.
Yeah, that's checked. I don't think they're right.
100.
Glide slope. Glide
50.
slope.
40. 30. 20. 10.
Come on. Thank you. Spoilers. BTV. Reverse green. Don't think we've got any pink textures.
Auto brake off.
Auto brake disengage. Forward idle. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Austin, Texas! Woohoo! Well, I'm happy with that. 9 hours and 13 minutes flight time. I'll take that any day of the week. Oh, nice, Coriol. That's really great to hear, mate. Yeah, Ollie, I've had it a couple of weeks now. Lost in traffic, speed 191 vacating, runway 18 right at Tango, taxiing Charlie Golf to the bay. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope you enjoyed that one. Stick around, because we still need to have a look at the predictions for the landing and everything like that and park up. So if you want to watch that, you're welcome to. Get rid of the spoilers and the flaps. Oh, there he is. There's sexy Dave. Good night, Nathaniel. Speedbird 91 Charlie is number 4 to land in real life. That's crazy how lined up we've been with the real flight. Literally by coincidence. Trying not to sound posh. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I've got any pink textures here. Seems to be fine for me. I don't know. God Atom, don't know, mate. It is annoying though, you are right. Okay, so we're on Charlie. We're going to go on to Golf. And then Golf 1. Okay, let's have a look. So, after landing, we'll be holding on the APU. But everything else is good. We'll get rid of that. And, yeah, terrain and everything's off there, so that's all fine. Well, our second long haul done in less than 24 hours then. I'm going to unpause the alerts. And I think we've got a sub. Matrix Bender. Hey, 2 months. Thank you very much. Matrix, that's really kind of you, mate. Thank you very much indeed for the 2-month tier 1 sub. Welcome back. Oh, thank you. Chewy Sensley. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that one. Especially considering the wind conditions. Spiky, what stand did you go on? I need to queue up GSX, but I don't know what stands free. 2. Okay, thank you, mate. Cool. Thank you, Sky Next. Yeah, cool. Thank you, Spiky. Brilliant. I think 2 is also one that they use as well. Cool, so we're going to continue on Golf, and then it's the 3rd left-hand turn for Golf 1. And then we're heading around the corner, so just to the right of the company aircraft over there. Absolute stunner. I think the BA livery is definitely one of my favourites on this A350. I want to do another flight, but I can't. I'm going out tomorrow, so I can't do another flight. And we've done 2 long hauls back to back, so I think my poor computer needs a break. It's probably crying for a bit of a break. I honestly, I can't. I've got to go out tomorrow morning. And it's 10:15, so I probably should go to bed in a moment. It'll just mean that we're motivated to get back live streaming on Monday. I don't know what I'm going to do on Monday, what flight I'm going to do. Kind of want to do like an Air Mauritius one or something. Menes, thanks for the follow. Thank you, mate. Max wingspan 118 feet. I should probably know what the wingspan is, shouldn't I? When will the marketplace come out? It's just going through its like final tweaks at the moment, so I'm afraid there's no like public information on that right now, but it won't be too long. Delta does Detroit MSP. Oh, that might be a nice one. I had to restart your PC after every flight. Oh, really? Well, mine's been okay. Mine's been alright. I've got no idea if I'm following the correct lines. Right, let's get the APU started. I need to follow Romeo 1. It's Romeo 2. Looks like it faces the other way. So there's Spiky in the company aircraft. Thanks for waiting for us, mate, and thanks for flying along. Yeah, I'm not too sure what flight. So next stream from me, folks, will be on Monday. I'm sorry to say that this was the last flight until next week now. I'm away for the next 3 days. But I'll be back on Monday, which I very much look forward to. Okay, we've got a marshaller at stand 3. Instead, it's actually 3A. No return flight now. No, I'm sorry, mate. I'd like to do it at some point, though. See you later, John T. Have a good one, buddy. Really enjoyed that one. Yeah, so did I, actually. Hey, Elkin, how you doing? Watching us on the TikTok. Used to watch P3D. Goodness. Hey, after landing checklist complete. Gary's head looks a bit morphed. Oh, there we go. Now he's alright. I don't know why we're on this stand and not the one next to it, but oh well. Parking brake is set. APU is available. There's the APU bleed. We've got that all set. So, engine shutdown. Well, no, this is the one that the stand said was for us. It was the only stand on the profile that worked for us, so... yeah, I know. Nice parking, at least. Right, seatbelt signs off. Beacon lights off. Fuel pumps. Go and get the chocks connected. Hello, click spots. And then we'll leave it as is for the moment. And we'll go and request deboarding with GSX. What Austin scenery? It's Dominic Design Team. Some people have said that they've had like a bug where they get pink textures, but the scenery is working perfectly for me in LSFS 2024, so yeah. Oh, is the jetway not going to bloody connect now because I've gone to this stand? So why did it say that stand 3A was correct, but then 3 is the one that's got the jetway? That's really annoying. Oh well. No, I don't think so, Mac. That's really annoying. Thanks, Stinky. Hope you enjoyed it, mate. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Right, shutdown checklist. Sorry, parking checklist. External lights are off. Parking brake is set and the chocks are in. Transponder. Oh, no, the transponder is not in standby. Now it's in standby. And then we'll go and do the secure checklist as well, which is the DEERs can go off. No, we'll have a look at the landing rate and stuff in a moment. Oxygen crew supply can go off. APU bleed can go off. External power 1 needs to go in. Emergency exit light. And I'm actually going to hold it there because we're still deboarding. Yeah, that's fine for now. And there we have it. Yeah, sorry about the jetway. I mean, I'm pretty sure GSX said stand 3A, didn't it? But for some reason that's not there. But yeah, scenery, it's gorgeous. This is the Dominic Design Team Austin, Texas scenery, and it's really good. I've been here in real life, and it's pretty darn accurate. Yeah, it is pretty darn accurate. It's got a lot of great interior detail. So when you land off the internationals, usually you'll go down like these hallways, which are like in here. And then go down some escalators further down. Yeah, it's really nice scenery. Really nice scenery. Right, so let's go and have a look at Volanta and the BAV map. So, review your flight. There we have it then, folks. So, we had an interesting one. So, we left on stand 305. This is a T3 flight. And we actually pushed to the west and then did a double left-hand turn onto Alpha. Continued on Alpha. And then we had a little hold at the Alpha 1 holding point with a couple of departures and things. But all went well with a bit of great ATC from Morgie and Weddell. And departed out on 27 right to the north on the umlap 1 Foxtrot departure. And there we go. We can see we flew all the way across towards Manchester, Isle of Man, over Northern Ireland. And then we had a really northerly oceanic segment over a bit of Greenland. The views over Greenland were gorgeous. Hey, Jamie, hello, mate. Yeah, Jamie, I saw somebody was saying the other day that you didn't enjoy their Indianapolis scenery. That's a real shame, because this Austin scenery is really good. Then over Canada, then into US airspace via like kind of Milwaukee area and just to the west of Chicago, all the way through Arkansas. And then, of course, we passed Dallas. We didn't really actually see Dallas. We were too busy doing other things, so we missed Dallas. But, yeah, to the east of Dallas, and then a nice straight-in approach for runway 18 right. Let's have a look at the landing, then, because I know that's what you all want to see. So, smack bang on the centre line. Absolutely smack bang on the centre line. We were in the touchdown zone. We did float it. So, we were close to being outside of the touchdown zone, but we were still in it. So, a safe landing all the same. And the landing rate... Oh, yes, please. Minus 44 FPM. Landing G-force 0.95. Flight time 9 hours and 30 minutes. Block time 10 hours on the dot. Chewy butter in the frickin' chat, please. So, those of you who predicted... Oh, it was actually pretty split, 50-50. 17 people and 250... Oh, it was literally split, 50-50. 250,000 points were bet on a higher than 250 FPM landing rate. And 250,000 points on a below. So, the prediction outcome is no. We did not land heavier than 250 FPM. We landed well below it. We had we had 200 feet per minute or so to spare. 206 or so FPM to spare. We'll take that. Doesn't count floated halfway down the zone. But did we touch down in the zone? No. Yes, we did. We didn't go out of the touchdown zone. We made it off safely at Tango as well. I'll take that any day. Any day. Need to do something with all these points. Ha ha ha. And let's go and have a look at BA Virtual now as well. And then we'll close out for the night. Because BA Virtual will have that now logged as well. Never doubted you. Total faith. That's what you all say when I grease it. But when I slam it in, you're all like, oh my god. There it is. So that's a new destination ticked off for me with BA Virtual, actually, with Austin. I'm surprised we've not done that flight before in real life, considering, as I said, I've done it on BAV, considering I've done it in real life. Hi, JW, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you, mate. Oh. Ooh, I might have to give it a go. I have to give it a try. Thank you, mate. That's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe you were saving it for a 350. Yeah, we'll say that. So there we go. Speedbird 191. Heathrow to Austin. Minus 43 feet per minute touchdown rate according to BA Virtual. 10 hours and 2 minutes duty time. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. How many hours have I got on BA Virtual now? I don't fly on BA Virtual very often. 910 hours. That was my 250th flight with BA Virtual. And there we go. It's added to the map now. There it is. Added to the map. You can see I've got all sorts of weird routes on BA Virtual because of World Flight. So whenever we're in the SimFest sim, we can hook it up to BA Virtual. So look, I've got all these B744 flights. My favourite one being this one, where we crossed the date line, where we flew out of Hawaii to Wake Island, and we crossed over the date line. That was a fun one. So my BAV map is atrocious for those of you who are like BA nerds, because it's got flights all over the place. I've got like Honolulu to Portland and stuff as well. You got any energy left for tank today? SpaceX are launching in about an hour. Oh, mate, I will be in bed. I am absolutely knackered. I am shattered. So, yeah. You know the date line. So, like, you know, the time date line. Is GBNLL the SimFest aircraft? Correct. Yeah, that's the one we've got. Yeah, that's the reg we've got. There we go. So the last flights I actually did with BA was I did the Rio to Buenos Aires rotation pre-release before it launched. Beautiful. Right, well, there we go then. That is us finished up for the day. The one that hit the building, correct. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Right, folks, I am going to finish up there. I am absolutely knackered, but that was very good fun. Thank you all so much. Considering this was literally like a complete impromptu live stream, well, sorry, second long haul. I was just going to do one long haul and then leave it once we've landed in Tokyo, but I'm so glad that we've done the second flight and we've done this this flight to Austin. That was really, really good fun. So I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. I really appreciate you all taking time out to tune into the stream throughout today and yesterday. I am sorry to say that is it for me for this week. I'm away all day tomorrow. I've still got things to sort out with the new house. And then I'm away on Saturday and Sunday as is normal, but we'll be back on Monday. All right. So, please forgive my stream schedule being a little bit weird. By this time next week, we'll be all back to normal again with evening streams as is normal. Okay. But I'll be back on Monday. So, I will see you all then. Thanks very much to all of you for joining today. Thanks to those of you who flew along on the ATC that we had as well. And yeah, we'll be back on Monday. Have a lovely weekend all. Enjoy Sim Update 1. I hope it brings some welcome updates to MSFS 2024 for those of you who are in the sim. And we'll see you on Monday. All right, folks, enjoy your weekend. Thanks so much. See you later. Good night. Happy landing.